Hey guys, it's Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play Gyromancer. I'm going to go over the creature we just acquired before clearing out the first stage. I do not like any of the blue creatures. They have a lot of strengths, but they have a lot of weaknesses too. They do have high HP, and they do have a high level cap, but really their attack damage is just something to... It leaves something to be desired for sure. I'm not going to use any of the blue creatures. I could demonstrate them later if you guys want me to, but I don't think I will. So I'm going to go back into the first stage and explore all those new areas that we haven't been to yet. Unfortunately, all of the creatures, with the exception of the boss, have returned. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of all of that off-screen and then meet you back at that barricade that opened up. Okay, now that that's taken care of, let's press on. And we have another new enemy, the Stone Gigas. We've fought a variation on these before, but I believe this is the kind that you can actually recruit later. Orange creatures are probably the strongest creatures in the game damage-wise, but most of them have a tendency to create stones, which can actually make things quite a pain for you. That's another thing that makes them really annoying to fight against, is that they mess up your board. I'm beginning to understand why there's not a two-player mode on this game, which is really disappointing. There should have been. But just balancing it would be really hard. Especially given the power of some of the later game stuff. I'd love a gem to finish this guy off with. That would be nice. But of course it's not going to do that, is it? There we go. And there should be a monster lair around here as well. That just opens a shortcut back, and that will stay permanently open. So that serves as a shortcut back. All the monsters here are just a bunch of Kate Siths, so I'm not going to bother with the cronies. I'm just going to bother with the Lair Boss, because we haven't seen Puka yet. They're pretty weak, but they're stronger than the Kate Siths at least. They can actually screw you up. They can actually screw you up if you're not careful. Or you can just get lucky like I do and have all your attack gems fall straight into place. Yay, breakthrough! And they were guarding a new gyro code, the green arm gyro code. Now we can use those regenerating creatures. And here's another ancient aram that we need to beat for an objective, so I will take care of him and be right back. I see a stone, and I see another gyro code. Now, stones are interesting, because rather than being paired against an enemy, you're paired against a condition. This is a pretty easy condition to fulfill, and this is what I was talking about with locks. You can't move any locked gems with the cursor. You just either make a set with them or use an ability gem to destroy them. It's really simple what you have to do here. Just break all the locks and you can manipulate the gems all you want. So it's really trivial. And we have acquired the Art Garmer Gyro Code. The Art Garmer is one of my favorite monsters. I'll get into why at the beginning of the next video. Oh, speaking of Art Garmers, I guess I can show you one right now. Notice how he created an attack gem at the very start of the battle. That's what Sucker Punch does, and it's great. Because you can get one up on a lot of enemies that way. It's just amazing. Countervolt is great too once you get access to Art Garmer, because if you hit an opponent's attack gem with it, rather than just breaking the gem, it will cause the effects of that gem to be redirected right back at the enemy. It's amazing. One of the best abilities in the entire game. And this is where that level cap is coming in. Because I reached level 7, my red worm isn't going to be able to level up anymore. And we find another magic mirror. You'll want to hoard your items for the end simply because of how difficult the end of the game can get. And another stone Gigas.